Welcome back to my channel, mother suckers. Hey, I am Eloho. Girl. Have y'all seen what's been going on with Jonathan Majors? I'm sure you have. A fall from grace, for real. Jonathan Majors has been arrested for allegedly assaulting his girlfriend in New York City. So now there's new news, and the headlines read that Jonathan Majors' attorney says the woman who accused him of assault has taken back her allegations after he was arrested in New York. So the article goes on to say that Creed 3 actor Jonathan Majors was arrested Saturday morning in Manhattan on suspicion of strangulation, assault, and harassment. Majors, 33, was arrested after a domestic dispute that happened in Chelsea neighborhood. A 30-year-old woman was taken to the hospital with minor injuries to her head and neck, the NYPD said. Majors was taken into custody without incident, and the woman told officers she had been assaulted. Majors' lawyer said in a statement to BuzzFeed News that he is completely innocent and is probably the victim of an altercation with a woman he knows. According to Shadri, video evidence of the incident, which occurred within a vehicle, and testimony from witnesses will prove the actor's innocence. The woman also took back her accusation of assault in written statements. Shadri added that the woman was having an emotional crisis for which she was taken to the hospital yesterday. In an additional statement on Tuesday, Shadri said that Majors called 911 due to concern for her mental health. So the victim has allegedly retracted her statements. I don't know what's going on with that. Now, today's video is not necessarily about that specific incident, but more so about Black women and Black people's feedback and commentary on this situation with Jonathan Majors. It's been really common for, in situations like this, people to compare said Black man to Emmett Till and say things like, well, he should have been with a Black woman. That's what you get for being with a white woman. So essentially, people are saying that this is Jonathan Majors' karma for being with a white woman. It perpetuates the idea that, he should have been with a Black woman, in which, if he is an abuser, he would inflict that abuse onto Black women. But the difference is a white woman would go and tell the police, press charges, where a Black woman would ride or die, hold him down, snitches get stitches, that whole mantra. So it perpetuates the idea that Black women are stronger and can take abuse, right? And that Black women are ride or dies for abusers. And we've seen real life examples of this. Meg Thee Stallion versus Tory Lanez. Meg said the reason why she did not tell the police is because she didn't want Tory to get in trouble. I know it feels like a good clapback, but I need us to stop saying things like, well, you should have been with a Black woman. He should have been with Black women. No, let them go where they go. I'm speaking allegedly. I'm speaking in general. Abusers are abusers. It doesn't matter if you're white. It doesn't matter if you're Black. It doesn't matter if you're pretty. It doesn't matter if you're rich. Abusers will abuse, okay? I remember even with Bill Cosby, people would say things like, oh, well, all his victims are white. He should have never been messing with those white girls. So who should he have been messing with? Stop saying that. Stop saying that. That's not smart. That's not productive. That don't make no sense. You look crazy when you say shit like that. It's like you want the abusers to come and abuse us. And it happens on both sides. I also see Black men saying things like this when things happen to Black women. The YouTuber who was unalived by a Tinder date. I remember Black men saying, well, that's what she gets for dating white men. That's what she gets for being an escort. That's what you get, and I think Black people have this idea that there's a karma coming to us if we date outside of our race. And it really just isn't true. You get bad karma when you're a bad person. That's the way karma works, okay? And if Jonathan Majors is an abuser, and if he was attracted to Black women, there would be headlines that Jonathan Majors attacked or assaulted or X, Y, and Z, his girlfriend, who would be a Black woman. Now, let's just be honest. If he did date Black women and he did attack a Black woman, and the Black woman came out and said, hey, I know you guys are obsessed with this man and he's a rising star right now, but he assaulted me, or he did this to me, he did that to me. Would you believe her? Black women get the same treatment as white women who lie. Like, honest black women get the same treatment as white women who lie. When you make statements like this, you're automatically a liar. It can't be true. Why would he do that to you? Why would you stay? There's like all of these questions. But I realized that once the story came out that he was arrested for this attack, everyone believed it. Everyone went with it. Everyone said, oh my God, he's a horrible person. He's this, he's that. Which, if he did do that, yes, I agree. He's all of those things. But this woman has now come out to say that she lied. Damn, if a black woman came out and said this, would everybody be ready to drop Jonathan Majors? No. And there's proof of it because the Meg Thee Stallion Tory Lanez trial. So y'all can't say, oh no, the Meg Thee Stallion Tory Lanez trial happened. There was a gender war behind that where no one believed Meg Thee Stallion. Because of white supremacy, people are more inclined to feel bad for a whiter skin, lighter skin person versus a darker skin person. People are more inclined to feel bad for a smaller woman versus a taller or larger woman. The double standard is definitely there. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Do you believe this woman who actually retracted her statement? Do you believe that she lied? Maybe she was pressured to retract her statement. Do you believe that it is a black person's karma when they date outside of their race and things go to turmoil? Follow me on the gram. Oh, you guys, if you are interested in bonus, extra juicy, content from your girl, be sure to subscribe to my Patreon. I finally started a Patreon. It was actually you guys that inspired me to start a Patreon. I also want you guys to let me know what type of content that you're interested in. I know y'all want to get into the story times. You know, it's gonna be a lot of story times on the Patreon. A lot of things that I can't say here on YouTube, but baby, we gonna get into it on the Patreon. Let me know your thoughts on this whole Jonathan Majors topic down in the comment section, and I'll see you at the next one. Later, beloved.